Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins. I will be your trainer for today's level 2 difficulty workout for Tuesday, July the 16th. Go ahead and stand up for me and get those shoulders back. Let's do a quick postural systems check with your ears over your shoulders. Make sure that back is straight, your tailbone is tucked in, your abs are engaged, and your tummy muscles are contracted. Take a little bit of a step out to one side. Make sure your feet stay straight, and let's do that standing bicycle crunch to warm up the body. You're going to bring the right elbow down and across the body as you bring your left knee up. Touch if you possibly can, squeeze, then stretch back out, then bring the left elbow down and across with the right knee up. Alternate, squeeze and stretch. Exhale as you squeeze, inhale as you stretch back out. This is for 30 seconds. Your time is going. We're going to do this move and the windmill move, our 2 warm-up moves for the week. Then we will proceed, of course, with 2 sets of the same 6 moves using the fundamental building blocks that we started yesterday. We're going to add a layer of difficulty to each of the moves and elevate that workout level so that you get your heart rate up. We're going to move every muscle in your body and do a little bit of jumping, a little bit of ballet at the end. All right, now let's do that windmill. So take a bigger step out, but definitely don't turn your toes out, and clasp your hands above your head. Now rotate the body, keeping your back straight, hinging at your hip, down to the right. Graze the floor with your fingertips, then up to the left slowly. One more time, giant circle, down to the right and up to the left. Very good. Now switch directions, down to the left and up to the right. And last time, down to the left and up to the right. All right. So, are you ready? I hope you're ready. This is going to be a fun workout. The first thing that we're going to do, we did those high knee marches yesterday. Now I'm going you to do a forward kick where you're going to, your hands can be on your hips or out to the sides if you like. You're going to stand up really tall. Make sure you've got that breathing pattern in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to lift up one knee to hip level and then extend that leg straight out in front with a flexed foot. Then bend the knee, then put the leg back down. Then lift the other knee up, kick out your foot, flex it, and then put the foot back down on the floor. So go ahead and get started. Time starts now for 30 seconds. Make sure you keep those abdominal muscles contracted. You want to lean back a little bit if you're trying to emphasize the kick part. What you do is kind of lean back, and the point of the flexed foot is twofold. Number one, you generate the most power when you make contact with your heel, like if you're trying to kick a door down or if you were kicking a person or something. That's one thing. The second thing is that the back of your leg has a little better distribution of use in terms of not using just the quad and the knee joint, but also extending through the butt and activating your hamstring. You've got a couple more seconds, so finish the one that you're on. Now start hopping. This is the jumping move that we're doing this week. We're going to do a little bit of a twist today. So you're bunny hopping, but now twist at the torso. Time starts now. Your hands are either out to the sides or they are on your hips. Either is fine. If you want to try to elevate your heart rate a little bit more, lift your arms up in the air. But you're twisting. And your time is going, by the way. About 10 seconds in. Breathe. Keep the back straight. Keep the shoulders back. Your chest is open. Remember, your shoulders should be right over, or right under rather, your ears the entire time. That is your sort of anatomically correct position of the body in terms of the upper body, where your hands actually turn sort of out if they're facing forward. If they're just hanging, dangling down, they kind of face out, and that keeps the chest open. That's better for respiration, and it's better for your overall posture. It doesn't put strain on your back. Okay, now stand with your feet. You're going to stop moving altogether. Feet right next to each other. Stagger your feet a little bit with the hook of one of your, like right under your big toe, kind of nestled into the arch of the other foot. Doesn't matter which one is in front, which one is in back. Just remember which you've done. And extend your arms out to the sides, palms facing down. Now turn your head all the way to the right and all the way to the left. very slowly. Don't move quickly because you don't want to get dizzy. But you should be turning, taking 2 or 3 seconds all the way to the right, and then back to center 2 or 3 seconds, and then to the other side. 15 seconds to go. Very nice. So remember, contract all the muscles in your feet. You should start to feel a little imbalance. Number one, your balance is off automatically because your inner ear equilibrium is being jostled around. But because we're staggering your feet, and tomorrow we're going to be even more staggered, you're going to force your feet to contract muscles isometrically and grip the floor with your toes and the muscles around your ankle. That's why this is such an effective balance move. Okay, now you're down on the floor. Let's do some mountain climbers. So you're in push-up position with your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and lift your knees up off the floor. Now you're in a push-up position. Now you're going to start those mountain climbers. Scissoring your feet forward and back as you jump. Time starts now, but if you need to go back to a mountain hiker, that's fine. Just try to stay in this position for the entire 30 seconds. Your time is going, by the way. You're about 5 seconds in, and land lightly on the balls of your feet. The farther forward you can bring those alternating knees, the more you use the butt. Of course, the more you use your legs, your hips have to extend straighter or work harder to extend themselves straight back out, and your heart rate is up. Lots of great things happening in terms of your body. Now make sure in this position, you've got 10 seconds, you use your whole hand. You don't want to just use the heel of your hand. It's kind of a problem. This is the prone position, and we talk about this a lot. But what I want to make sure you understand, you can put your knees down, by the way, the 30 seconds is over. Go ahead and start lying down on your side. Is that when you are in this position, when your hands are on the floor, if you just put pressure on the heel of your hand, you're going to end up with problems in your wrist. So use the top part of your palm and your fingers whenever you're in these exercise moves that require your hands to be on the floor. Okay, now you're doing side-lying ballerina circles. So I want your body's on one side. Doesn't matter which side it is. Just bend the bottom knee just a little bit for stability. Your hips are stacked. With the top leg, yesterday we just did straight leg lifts. Now today I want you to point your toe, lift your leg up pretty much as high as it goes without turning up your toes, right? And then make circles through your hip joint very slowly for 30 seconds. Time starts now. These are so good in terms of emphasizing the little muscles on the inside of the top part of your leg, underneath your butt muscle, and in there, up, connected to the pelvic bone. Those are little muscles that don't get a lot of action in everyday life. And that's why it's so good to really take your time and squeeze very slowly, move the leg. Now you can turn over. Let's do the other side. Give you a couple seconds to get yourself back in position on the other side here. Make sure the bottom leg is somewhat bent for stability. And lift the leg up, point the toe, and circles again. This is the last move of the first set. And so we're going to take a quick break after this. Your time is going, by the way, so make those slow circles with your leg through the hip joint. Really kind of elongate your leg in the process. You should really feel this in your hips and in the side part, like kind of the bottom side part of your butt. Terrific. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Stand on up for me. Good job. That was very, very good. Good work. Now you're going to start over with the forward kicks, then the bunny hop twist, and then the lighthouse on your feet. No time in between the 30-second intervals, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, start your forward kicks. Remember, you're lifting up your knee to hip level, flexing the foot as you kick the leg out or straighten the leg out. It doesn't have to be a kick like a powerful kick, but just straighten it out. Keep your feet straight. The foot that's on the ground, don't turn the toes out. You don't want your toes turning out because that lets the quad do more of the work than it needs to or should. And breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 5 seconds more. Now start hopping. And once you're ready and you're like sort of underway with the hops, start the twist. Twist, twist, twist. That's it. Very good. You're almost halfway through the twist. Keep it going, keep breathing. And we're down to 10 seconds. Very good. Keep those tummy muscles engaged. Keep your back straight. Keep that chest lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Now stagger your feet with the foot that was in the front before should be in the back now. If you don't remember, don't worry about it, but just focus on extending your arms out to the sides, that lighthouse move. Time starts now. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Grip your floor with all 4 corners of your feet and squeeze those tummy muscles. Really focus on drawing your navel towards your spine, kind of back and up, if you will. Very nice. 10 seconds. Going down to the floor, finishing up with the mountain climbers and then that ballerina, those ballerina leg circles. All right, now lower your body down to the floor, if you will. Get yourself situated in push-up position. Remember that comment about your hands. Don't put all of your weight on your heel, the heel of your hands. And start the mountain climbers. Jumping forward and back with your knees, keeping your butt down. Keep the shoulders vertically in line with your hands. That helps you kind of gauge where that sort of contraction of the abdominal cavity is automatic, because if you allow your shoulders to sort of drift backwards and your butt is in the air, then the abs aren't contracting as a unit the way we want them to in terms of it being a plank. You've got 3 seconds, by the way. All right, lie down on the floor, on your side, and point your toe, bend the bottom leg. Make those slow, graceful circles with your hip. Time starts now. Last move coming up after this. We are going to get you out of here in just over 13 minutes. What a great way to start your day. Hopefully you had a nice Monday. You got yourself off to a good, healthy work week. And we're going to turn over now. Turn your body over to the other side. Let's finish up last 30 seconds. Leg circles. Remember, move slowly. It doesn't matter which direction. Just make sure you are in complete control of those circles. Don't let momentum build up and don't let gravity take over. Those 2 forces of nature, and they're very powerful. They want to help you. In this case, you want to fight them off. I promise. The rewards are so much more plentiful when you alone control the movement of your body in exercise. It's what will diminish the amount of time that you need to exercise. And you're all set. I'm Kim Watkins from In Shape Fitness. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this workout. Tomorrow will be the level 3 workout for the week, and we'll add a little layer of difficulty to each of the moves that we've done today and continue on our journey for the week. Have a great day.